Central banks are cornered, debt's out of control, and geopolitics is now driving the market. No one's saying it, but the cracks are showing. Don't test my activeness. It is known not to be tested, so if you're testing it at this point, just wasting your time. Everyone's waiting for the Fed and the Bank of England to cut rates, but look deeper. Inflation's still sticky, wage growth's strong, and oil isn't slowing down. They can't cut without risking a second wave of inflation, but they can't hold without breaking the system. So now we're stuck in this fake optimism cycle, soft landing propaganda, when really they're just trying to buy time. Global debt just passed $315 trillion. That's not just numbers, that's governments, companies and consumers running on borrowed time. Countries like Japan, Italy, even the US, all above 100% debt to GDP ratios. Zombie companies are living off low interest loans, and when refinancing hits at higher rates, they're gone. This whole system's a debt Ponzi. We're borrowing to pay off old debt while pretending that everything's fine. This isn't like 2010. You can't talk macro and ignore geopolitics. Iran, Israel, Russia, China, BRICS, they're all moving pieces on a board, and oil is a weapon. Sanctions are currency wars, and the US dollar, well, that's being challenged slowly, and it's not in the headlines, but in trade deals, in gold stockpiles, and digital currencies. Because you want to understand macro in 2025, you need to understand where the power lies. On paper, GDP's up, but on the ground, credit card defaults are rising, savings are drained, and the average family is living paycheck to paycheck. China's middle class is pulling back, the UK consumers are cooked, and the data looks stable, but the psychology is broken. People are spending out of survival, not confidence. That's not recovery, that's a final squeeze. The truth? Well, we lived through the age of easy money, but now we're entering the era of consequences. The system's stretched, central banks are trapped, and the next decade will be shaped by macro moves that most people aren't even watching. If you're not paying attention, you're going to get blindsided. You need to stay sharp, stay ready, and don't sleep.